Hi, welcome to my channel, Redirect Yourself, or hopefully it's a welcome back. And I just want to ask you to go ahead and click like if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already done that. That will allow me to keep this channel up and running. I've had a few more views lately, so thank you for stopping by and watching these videos. Today's video is going to be about how to have conversations with difference of opinion and let them end as conversations rather than arguments or conflicts. So, one of the things I've noticed here lately is that more and more it seems people are unable to agree to disagree. So, if I could defer to one of my previous videos about the hula hoop. If you have not watched that, you might want to go watch that video so you understand the concept. But we are responsible for our own hula hoop, which simply means our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own words, our reactions, and our actions. And if that is true, that means that I am responsible to convey my opinions, my beliefs and ideas to other people in as kind and effective a way as possible. I am also then responsible to emotionally be in control of how I handle their response as well as their reaction, if they have one. And that is where people get tripped up with this, right? So if I am sharing my opinion with you about something or my belief or my idea, then you don't have to agree with me. It is the other person's right to not agree. And it is my right to stand firm in my belief. Now, what I think is happening is more and more we are attempting to get a consensus from other people, which simply means that we want them to agree with us, right? We want to get along with people, and there is a sort of underlying myth that in order to get along, we have to agree on every topic. That is impossible. And so if the goal is to only have people in your life who you agree with on every topic, you're not likely to have a lot of people in your life. So let's work with the premise that we want to have people who we like, right, in our inner circle or a friendship group, but we don't necessarily need them to agree with us on every point. So, for instance, if I am sharing my beliefs, let's say about the afterlife or my religious beliefs, and with a person who is potentially a friend or who is a friend, and they believe something exactly opposite, then let's ask ourselves, is it possible for me to convey my opinion without the need to convince the other person that I'm right? Because especially with something like the afterlife, we don't really know. So you might feel very strongly that you're right, but you really don't know. That is why it's called a belief. So what happens then is that I'm seeing that people are getting offended by the fact that you don't think the same way as I do. But the fact that we think differently is what allows for new ideas to flourish, or for one to grow their personal belief system, or even to change it. However, the idea that it has to change, that someone else has to change their way of thinking in order for me to like them, that they have to think the exact same way as I do, is an incorrect way of addressing people. Because how many people do you know that have all the exact same ideas as you on every topic? Probably none. Because, we're well-rounded individuals with beliefs about so many things that it would be probably you'd have to search all 7.3 billion people to find someone who had exactly the same beliefs as you. So just go in to interactions with others knowing you have the right to your beliefs and you have the right to express those beliefs. You also have the right to listen to someone else's belief and they yours. Then you also have the right to disagree, to say, hey, that's really great that you could tell me how you feel about X, but I really don't agree with you. And that's okay. The fact that two people can have differing viewpoints, can share those viewpoints with one another without the need to convince the other person to break ranks and join my way of thinking, right? Leads to a stronger, more healthy relationship than one where we have to continually convince one another to think the same way. I hope this has been helpful. I plan to do more content on this topic with more examples. If you're interested in that, please drop a comment. But I'm also going to be doing part 2 of healthy relationships. Obviously, this segment here would lend itself to that as well, allowing other people to have their opinions and knowing they have a right to those opinions as well as to express those opinions. And you have the right to not agree. And you both have the right to not have to argue about it. Seems to me to be a very relaxing way to communicate. Anyway, I am happy to be back on here making videos. Happy you joined me. Hope you'll join me again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and by all means, share the channel with as many people as you think might like it. And my name is Donna San Salvador. I am a counselor by trade, so my thing is just helping us all get a little bit happier. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.